Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So we're here today to discuss PewDiePie and how he recently made a video and had to remove part of that video because he was receiving a lot of backlash after mocking a deaf woman. Now, the video in question by PewDiePie is titled "My Dog Cringes at TikToks," featuring his dog, Maya, who is sitting on his lap while they watch several TikToks before PewDiePie, I want to say PewDiePie so bad, PewDiePie responds to what they've been seeing. Now, sometimes he's amused or in shock about the videos. And then other instances, he puts on a voice and he imitates people with an accent. There's one part in the video where it's interactions at a cash register where most of the people have a Southern accent and he's mocking them in that sense. Or he's trying to do challenges like repeatedly telling a man, which he can't, the man can't hear him, to jump over a broom behind him. Now, one of the featured videos in his video was posted by Scarlet, who is a TikToker with more than 6 million followers, who the video is her talking about a story of an interaction that she had at a drive-thru with a woman who is trying to take her order, but then gets way too close to the window. And throughout the video, Scarlet speaks and signs her story as captions also appear. Now, as PewDiePie watches Scarlet's TikTok, the camera moves to his face, which is then when PewDiePie comments saying that he's not listening to this and that she has crazy nails, as he then looks down at his dog in his lap and makes reference to the length of Scarlet's nails, which often click together as she signs. Then the camera zooms out on his dog and he puts on a voice moving her front legs around and making Maya speak as Scarlet. And I do want to point out that he does claim that this voice that he uses is a voice that he's always used for his dog, whether that's true or not. Now, PewDiePie then goes on to mock her telling her story, and it just gets way out of line. And he says, by mocking her story, that my dog commenting that what I did was I went outside and then I peed and then I pooped a little bit and it was crazy. Like, that's how he did it. And he finished up with his reenactment with saying, "Sorry guys, my nails are distracting you guys." It was stupid. Now, I was able to find this clip for you all thanks to Iced Exempt on Twitter, so that you can understand this better for yourselves and make your own judgments regarding this issue. Now, the first clip I'm going to show you is PewDiePie's video. And then the second clip will be Scarlet's entire video that he was reacting to. So let's take a look first at his video.
Well, I was at a drive-thru and it has like the people where they stand outside and they take your order before you go up to like the window. So I pull up and I roll my window down, and this lady, when I...
No, I'm not listening to this. Look, she has your crazy nails, Maya.
So anyway, what I did was I went outside and then I peed and then I pooped a little bit as well, and it was crazy. Sorry, are my nails distracting you guys?
Ugh. I hate even like just watching that video. Now here's her video, which I think you guys will find very funny.
Okay, so here's another story time of something that keeps me up at night. So I was at a drive-thru and it has like the people where they stand outside and they take your order before you go up to like the window. So I pull up and I roll my window down, and this lady, when I tell you, she goes in to my window. I'm talking like this. I literally had to back up because she was in my face. I was like, damn, you might as well get in the car. I had to look at my brother right here like, you seeing this? And then I sign without speaking. I'm like, she close as hell. And then I turn around and she's like, what to drink? Now there's no way she just signed to me after I said that. So I'm thinking like, maybe that's all she knows, like what to drink, because it's basic. So like I test it out and I sign back without speaking. I'm like, lemonade. And she goes, okay. She knows.
I love her videos. Now, thank you, PewDiePie, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't find her videos, which I do love her videos. She's a gorgeous woman, and I love her nails. But anyways, now, PewDiePie, as we know, is one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. Yeah. Yep. And he has been called out for offensive rhetoric, which has included anti-Semitic and racial comments, which I have heard about him and have been looking more into these comments regarding this issue. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a deep dive into this with you all. But the comment referring to PewDiePie's past behaviors was from Steve Underwood. And he posted this saying, PewDiePie isn't ableist. He just wanted to mock a black woman for millions of viewers for having long fingernails and speaking in her natural dialect. It's only racism. Now, some did argue that he should have realized that she was deaf, and that him not realizing is really ridiculous. And this was a tweet right here by Sinner's Sins, and she puts, PewDiePie didn't know she was deaf. Mind you, the video he was reacting to was a story in which a main part of it was her being deaf. Now, she continued with these next comments saying, like the story was about her signing to her brother and not knowing the woman at the window also knew how to sign. So how the fuck he ain't know she was deaf? It's common sense. And even the subject matter of the video had nothing to do with her being deaf. You tell me he looked at that girl, seen her clearly signing, seen a collier on her ear, clear as day, and he couldn't piece together that she was deaf? Be fucking for real. All you people defending him in my mentions are wasting your characters, because I promise you, I do not care. You're not changing no minds over here. I love Twitter, but when you have a character limit, people write things for the character limit, and it doesn't make sense sometimes, and I hate it. But anyways, so another person that commented on this was Chris Bougie. Now, he speaks about PewDiePie, which, if you're not sure who this guy is, he is the one that talked about the Umbrella Guy, the Umbrella Guy is a YouTuber, and he talked about how Umbrella Guy's videos drag Amber Heard and how he could be making up to $34,000 a month, which was a huge issue for me, as well as that he then dragged other law tubers into this, like Rakita Law, Emily D. Baker, and even Legal Bites, which then he claimed that all of the anti-Amber Heard hashtags were made by more bots than they were actual people. And that's when Rakita had Umbrella Guy on his live, and they were talking about this, and we got the hashtag Tug's Tits trending to #1 over the Stanley Cup to prove a point. And here it is, because I love it. And he was even pissed because he still thinks that, you know, there's a lot more bots out there, and we did it to prove a point. So he says, do you still think the anti-Amber Heard hashtags that trend every other day are from organic activity? They literally bragged about spamming hashtags and getting them to trend, and they're not hiding it. Yeah. Live people watching Rakita's live got the hashtag trending by live tweeting it and tweeting and tweeting with that hashtag. They weren't bots. Anyways, I know that's no point to this story, but that man just pisses me off. Though he does have an opinion, and I do want to put his opinion out there. So he says, PewDiePie mocking a young deaf woman's voice and long nails while using his dog's paws to mock her, using sign language. We have to stop giving inspid jackasses large platforms to bully people. Now, while I do agree with a portion of this tweet, I also know how he thought of Umbrella Guy and Rakita Law and Emily D. Baker, saying that they were bullies to Amber Heard on YouTube with their videos of the coverage of the trial, when reality is they were giving their opinion and speaking how they felt based on what was being shown during the trial. So I don't think that they were being bullies to Amber Heard just because they were speaking of what they were seeing at the trial and going over it. Do I think that PewDiePie was being a bully? I honestly don't think he was being a bully, though I don't know a lot about him to know if this is something he does all the time. From things that I've read, this is not the first time that he's done something that was controversial. But I don't think he was going out of his way to bully her more than to mock her and make fun of her, not to just bully. Bullying is like constantly going after somebody, and I don't think that's what he meant to do. Though, I don't agree with what he did either. Now, others argued that PewDiePie wasn't mocking Scarlet May because of her race or because she was deaf, but that it all had to do with her nails. So, like this tweet here from RJ, it said, let's see what PewDiePie mocking again. Being black? No. Being a woman? No. Being deaf? No. Having loud nails? Yes. I don't even watch his shit, but y'all will find anything to take out of context and get mad over it. Now, everyone is entitled to their opinions, and that's why I posted different ones to show you what everyone had to say regarding this. Now, Scarlet May did address PewDiePie's reaction of her TikTok in his video, which he also used a thumbnail of her, which I will say he has changed it. This is now the new thumbnail, but it did feature her in the thumbnail at first. But because people were commenting to her and asking her, she decided to react to it and make a reaction video. So I would love to play that for you guys right now.
Okay, everybody has been blowing my phone up about this, so let's talk about it. So apparently there's a big YouTuber named like Pewdie, whatever, I don't know his name, but he made like a reaction video to one of my TikToks, making fun of like my nails, making fun of my signs with his dog, and then like I guess at one point mocking my voice. So how do I feel? I feel like it was very weird and very unnecessary, but at the same time I wasn't surprised. I'm used to it. It's been a big issue in the deaf community. I've been trying to like normalize and put it out that using nails while signing is normal, like it's okay. But then a big creator comes on here and puts us like a million steps back, so it's very frustrating. I feel like if any other hearing person was telling this story but they had long nails on but they didn't need a sign to get their point across, he would have listened to the full story and maybe even had a laugh. But because I had to sign to communicate and I had long nails on, he like stopped the video after like 2 seconds, didn't even listen to the story, and then after that proceeded to like make fun of me signing with his dog. Maybe he didn't know I was doing sign language, maybe he just didn't like my long nails. That's okay, a lot of people don't like them. That's fine, they're not for you. If that was the case, he should have just been like, oh, I do not like her nails, and just skip the video. But instead, he chose to watch the video, stop it, and was like, oh, her nails are too much, and then he proceeded to like mock me doing sign language, which shows he knew I was doing sign. We also knew he knew because as soon as people was calling him out after he posted it, he went back and removed my clip. He didn't remove it, but he put like a sound over it so you couldn't see what he was saying about me, which I feel like made the situation worse. You really could have just like addressed it and been like, my bad, I didn't know she was signing, I just didn't like the nails, and we really would have been fine. But no, you decided to like go back, edit it out, and sweep it under the rug like nothing happened. Baby, it don't work like that over here. If you made a mistake, admit the mistake. You don't just get to like mock deaf people who have already been struggling for years with people like you and then like go about your day like nothing happened. And then to top it off, since my video was so cringy, so weird, you couldn't even watch it for more than 2 seconds, you went ahead and put it in your thumbnail. I really tried to give him like the benefit of the doubt. She was like, maybe he really just doesn't know. Maybe he's like really unaware, even though it's 2022 and like there's deaf people in sign language all over the media. But the mocking of like the sign and the voice and then going back and editing it out and then putting me on the thumbnail, I was like, he definitely has to know. But I mean, we all live and learn. If he did not know before, he definitely knows now.
She is so elegant. She is so respectful. And I think she nailed it with how she felt and the reaction to what happened with the situation. I think it's sad that she says in it that she's not surprised and that she's used to it. I think that's something that she shouldn't have to be used to it. And she does mention that it's a big issue in the deaf community, and she is trying to normalize it and put it out there that using nails while signing is normal. And I do agree with her that because of a bigger creator now making a video, it's a step back. And I do find it very much wrong that he swept this under the rug. Like, he edited out. He did put a comment about it underneath the video, but it wasn't enough. To me, that wasn't enough. And then initially, like she said he put sound over it, and that did make it worse, in my opinion, because that's actually when I saw the video, was when he put sound over it, and I was thinking, what the hell's going on? And that's when I found out about the whole situation. So I totally agree with everything Scarlet May had to say, and she was 100% with everything she had to say, and she was actually very nice considering the fact that she felt like someone mocked her, but she gave him the benefit of the doubt, and not enough people do that. He could have not known, but I feel like he did, especially with the way he was moving the dog's hands, all of that. He had to have known she was signing. I knew from the first 2 seconds of her video that she was signing. So for him to say that he didn't know that she was using sign language, that is just beyond me. It really is. Now, he did, like I say, remove Scarlet May from the video entirely, and he put this comment underneath at first, which says, hey, just to clear a few things up, I edited out the clip with the girl that has long nails, had no clue she was deaf, but kind of dumb of me to not realize. Still, though, watching through the clip, I only poked fun of her long nails. The voice I did for my dog is the same voice I've given her for years. Honest mistake, my bad. He did go and edit it and make it a little longer, by just adding edit, and making my dog's paws move was poking at people always dancing or doing some move on TikTok, which is an ongoing theme in the whole video. Anyways, honest mistake, my bad. That wasn't the theme of the video. Like, she wasn't doing dance moves, she was signing. So I don't understand that at all. Yes, I know I talk with my hands because I'm Italian, but she was signing. You can clearly see she was signing. There's a big difference between talking with your hands every now and then and using sign language the entire time. I don't get it. I don't. Now, I will say too that I did look through her comments, and I wanted to add these in because I thought it was interesting. A lot of people liked the clicking of her nails. They all thought it was like ASMR. They love when they make that sound. This person said watch like 5 times just for that. Love the clack. I love when you sign with long nails. I love the sound of the nails clacking. Same, I could watch all day. And honestly, so can I. I love that sound. Now, I love like when I have my long nails on and I like type and you can hear the clacking on the keyboard. That's just like a soothing sound. Not all sounds are soothing for some people. And I do understand that. I do get that because there are sounds that I don't enjoy that some other people do enjoy. And it's how everybody is. Everyone has different personal preference. But I totally like it, and so do a lot of other people. So I can understand why maybe he didn't, because it might be a little irritating kind of noise to him. But what he did was wrong. Like I said, I don't think he was bullying her, but he is definitely mocking her. He was definitely mocking her and trying to make a parody out of something that shouldn't have been a parody. So I will say too, and I did put it up on the screen by accident, Scarlet did make a comment when she learned that he removed her out of the video, and she put this saying, update, he completely took me out of the video, haha, good way to own up to things. Yeah, I agree. Now, I do think with some of these creators that do reaction videos that maybe they need to watch them at least one time through before they actually go and do the video. Don't get me wrong, I understand the whole first reaction to something makes it the best, but clearly they have to go and find these videos too to react to them. I also feel like maybe he was being just naive to the fact that he clearly didn't understood, like he didn't notice that she was signing within the first 2 seconds, because I did. And I can understand maybe the nails were distracting to some, but for me, I was like, damn girl, those freaking nails are fabulous. I think that someone with millions of followers needs to be more aware and can even, like, he even had to edit the video. So when he was going back editing the video, how did he not notice the smaller details? Because when you're editing, you notice all the small details. I think it was completely wrong of him to do. I am glad that he removed that portion from the video, but I still feel like he owes her a better apology. Maybe even a direct one to her, because the comment that he left under the video, that was not sincere or enough. And the I agree, my bad is not an I'm sorry. Now, as for her nails, girl, I love them. Don't ever stop looking fabulous and being fabulous. Like she said, nails that long aren't for everybody, but I love them. which I do have a small little video that I made that I want to share from one of my amazing sponsors. So if you are into nails and you love them just as much as Scarlet May does and as I do, then take a quick look. I mean, it's not too hard to tell that I'm big into nails, which I am totally excited to be bringing back the Makartt Your Nail Lab boxes each month and showcasing all the amazing things that I get in them. I have a little video that I've been working on that will be coming out soon, showcasing the last few months since I did take some time off to do other things, but I was still making sets, playing around, creating amazing nail designs, and using everything that I get from these amazing boxes and all of the new Makartt items that have been released. There is a link in my description where you can click that and it will take you right to Makartt's website where you will see all of the amazing items they have. And once you're done shopping, you can use my code to get 15% off your entire order. This will help so much, and their products are top-notch on the market, as well as they have natural, healthy ingredients with a wide variety of gel polishes, polygels, dipping powders, and their amazing acrylic powders, which some are even a all-in-one that can be used as an acrylic powder or a dip powder. Not only do they have all the essentials to making amazing sets of nails, they have a large variety of nail decor to dress up any set for any occasion or theme. Between the nail foils, the rhinestones that they have in all shapes and sizes, the raw glitter, and their amazing themed decor sets, you will have everything you need and more. They are always having great sales on Makartt, and even with those great sales, you can still use my promo code to get an even bigger savings. I hope you check out their website, and as you can see right here, you yourself can create this set of nails with everything you find from the website. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that PewDiePie was, wrong for what he did? Do you think that maybe he should have watched it first? Do you think that he wasn't paying attention? Do you think that he knew exactly what he was doing? I want to know what you guys think, especially since I don't know a lot about him. I've only know from the things that I've read and seen from other creators. I am definitely going to look more into him and see about doing a deep dive on not just him, but other creators as well. And that way we can get a better look and insight into different things that people say about other people. One probably being Trisha Paytas. I mean, I definitely want to do a deep dive into her, though I do know a lot about her. But I do want to do creators that I don't know, like PewDiePie. I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a whole thing about Disney and him and losing of the contract. So I want to look into these things and do more deep dive videos on things like that. What do you guys think, though? Please let me know below in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe this video, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I do more videos like this and so much more. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everyone.